Some of the acts that will be taking part in tonight's first semi-final. One act that doesn't have to worry about the semi-finals, Muller, who is representing the UK because as one of the big five and as the hosts, we get to go straight into the final. How much of a relief is that for you?
I mean, yeah, I guess it is a relief, isn't it? I feel like, you know, this whole experience is it's such a whirlwind. So that's one nice little thing I can just focus on. I'm in the final. Tunnel vision, you know.
And in David's report, we heard your song being sung by a choir on a ferry going across the Mersey. Where are some of the places that you've been hearing I Wrote a Song?
It's so surreal. I've been sort of hearing it here, there and everywhere. I think when we went to Poland for the pre-party, I'd never even been to Poland at that point, and outside the venue there were just like crowds of people singing it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So it's really nice to see, you know, people from kind of all over the place enjoying it, you know.
I think a lot of people watching at home don't realise how much build-up there is to Eurovision, and they're getting an idea of it this year because it's being held in the UK. I mean, you arrived a week ago. What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Well, apart from obviously rehearsals, which has been amazing, we've just been, I guess, just getting a feel of Liverpool. I've been here a few times before, but it's nice to just kind of be here, to be kind of settled.
Describe what you've been seeing and hearing, because I've been trying to get over some of the sights and sounds.
It's like Eurovision everywhere. It's like billboards, you know, you walk across the street, you can't really escape it, which is actually really nice because it just kind of reaffirms, I guess, that everyone's really, really excited about it. And people are literally like singing in the street, and like it just feels very, very joyous, which is really nice.
Because the very first thing I saw when I arrived and drove into the city was two people with Finland flags over their back, and in between them someone with an Ireland flag off the back. And it's that kind of sight that you see.
Yeah, no, I think it's great, and I feel like that's what Eurovision is all about, you know. People from, you know, all over the world coming together, supporting so many like different countries and cultures and different songs. Like every single song is so different and so unique, and each performance is so original to that artist. So I think it's really nice that we can come together and kind of celebrate that. How
much pressure are you feeling?
None. What are you talking about? I'm easy breezy, beautiful. No, I mean it's obviously there's a sense of responsibility for sure. I think I really want to do everybody proud, but I think every single thing that creates pressure is just something really exciting and amazing. The fact that we're holding it in the UK, hosting in the UK on behalf of Ukraine, which is just so special. The fact that I'm going last, the fact that Sam Ryder did so well last year, all these things that I could kind of freak out about are actually really, really amazing. And I think I just feel really lucky that I get to take part in such a sort of special year.
And you have been in contact with Sam Ryder. What kind of advice has he been giving you?
Honestly, before I was even announced, he'd obviously heard through the grapevine, and he just messaged me and he was like, mate, I'm so excited for you. And his main advice was really just to enjoy it. It sounds so simple, but it's such a whirlwind, so I think you can kind of forget to just take it in. So each day I'm just trying to take each day as it comes and not let it like pass me by, because it's going to be over soon and I'll be like, oh, I don't want to get to the end and be like, yeah, I wish I'd enjoyed it a bit more. So that's what I'm doing. Quite hard not to, you know.
One thing you have been enjoying is your nails. How many pairs will you be wearing during Eurovision week?
Well,
give us a shot.
You'll have to wait and see. Yes, these were for the turquoise carpet yesterday. Just something understated, something low-key. Just, you know, something chill.
I'm glad I didn't wear mine, because we could have had a nasty clash.
I know. It would have been so embarrassing.
And one interesting little bit of news last night was they were going to bring in this new way of revealing who'd got through to the final, have a more X Factor style with all the acts on the stage and put the lights out on the ones that hadn't made it. The fans didn't seem to like it, said it was too cruel, and by the end of the day, it had all changed. They're going back to people sitting in the green room.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be a lot of relieved people today, because that does sound quite scary.
And where will you be sitting on the night? Because these are, if we look over here, we can see the green room. These are all the booths.
The booths?
Where you will be.
Do you know what? I don't know. I have no idea where I'm seated yet, but I'm manifesting. I'd love to sit in the middle row. I don't want to be too close to the front. I don't want to be at the back, middle row. It'd be nice and cozy. So that's what I'm hoping for. But, you know, anyway, it'll be great.
How many people have asked you, Have you got any spare tickets?
Quite a lot. And I mean, I could barely even get my dad in the door. I was like, guys, I would love to give away all these free tickets, but it's very in demand, you know. It's an in-demand show. But yeah, a lot of people have asked. But it's nice because I guess just means that a lot of people want to come, and that's what we want.
Tell us you got your dad in.
Oh, my dad's coming. We got there in the end.
Very good. For the good news that Mae Muller's dad will be attending Eurovision. Tonight's first semi-final, for the first time ever, will be live on BBC One. That's how much interest there is in the competition this year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And massive good luck to Mae from everybody here at Breakfast. We're cheering her on over the next few days. Colin, I'm a bit gutted that the leather thongs are out after all that. I was well prepared for this afternoon. Now it's going to have to be wide fronts.
Yeah, I know.
I'll see you later, fully dressed. Thank you very much indeed.
I'm sure you can continue that conversation.
That did happen. Yeah. It's 9:15. We need some weather.
Yeah, we definitely need some weather. Morning, Carol. What's the weather going to be like for Liverpool this week?
Well, it's not looking too bad, Sal. Good morning, everybody. For the next couple of days, we're not out of the realms of possibility of catching a shower or two. But as we head towards the final, it's looking like it should be dry. It's going to be pleasant on Saturday. And Saturday actually is probably likely to be the warmest day of this weekend. But for